DNC Vice Chair David Hogg caught on a secret hidden recording putting former House Speaker Nancy Pelosi and her impeccable, and I mean impeccable, stock record on full, complete blast, confirming everything that we already knew. I'm going to share that with you. Also, I'm going to share with you this clip from Holly Weirdo extraordinaire, Kevin Bacon's wife, Kira Sedgwick, sharing with her millions of followers fear-mongering, misinformation at its finest. You got to check this out. Also, the last clip I'm going to share with you today, MSNBC's Michael Steele compares deporting Kilmar Abrego Garcia with something that is just completely deranged. I can't wait to share that with you. But first, we have to talk about this. Live breaking news. This just in, we have more judicial overreach, the lower courts defying democracy, defying the will of the people. I mean, it just keeps happening over and over and over again. And this is the latest in an absolute onslaught of attacks. I mean, I don't know what's the point of having a president. Can anybody tell me what's the point of having a president when you literally have these Dem-run courts and judges who are blockading literally everything? And their latest installment is now they're going to block the tariffs, saying that Trump has over-exceeded his authority granted to him. And they don't authorize any of the worldwide retaliatory or trafficking tariff orders that we, the people, we won, remember we won, have basically voted for. This is exactly what we voted for. And so Trump says that the only way that we're going to get this overturned is if we take this all the way to the Supreme Court, which I agree, I concur legality-wise. That's literally the only way that this is going to get overturned. The Supreme Court now needs to come to the aid of the American people. This is a travesty. It keeps happening over and over and over again, and it needs to stop. So the Democrat-led courts have ruled that America is not allowed to have a border. That's what they basically said. They're not allowed to deport criminal, illegal aliens, not allowed to balance trade. They're not allowed to cut government spending. They're also consistently releasing criminals onto the streets of America. This is the Democrats. This is who they fight for. This, my fellow Americans, is absolute insanity. It's a complete rebuke to what happened on November 5th, 2025. This isn't democracy. This is absolute fascism. You want to know what fascism is? This is fascism. This is a direct defiance of democracy and the will of the American people. When's it going to end? When are they going to actually put America first? When are they going to fight for us, America? I don't know. At this point, I think you literally have cognitive displacement. You have severe faculties issues in your Constitution. It's stupefying that you can support the Democrats at this point in time. Stupefying. Let me know what you think in the comments down below. Okay, now here is the video of DNC Vice Chair David Hogg exposing, spilling the beans on Nancy pushing up daisies Pelosi. This one is insane. Watch.
I would say Pelosi's actually fair. once in human history.
Have you spoken against that?
I've talked to you in the past, but it's also like, I know that if I pick that fight, it's going to be harder for us to get gun control passed, so I have to pick my battle. Like, the hardest part about my job is I just want to burn everything down, because it's all so corrupt. But you got to pick your battles and slowly build your momentum.
So that footage was from Project Veritas, an undercover secret recording of David Hogg. There's a part of me that felt that David Hogg was doing this on purpose because he's been facing a lot of backlash from the old guard in the Democrat Party. But I've been solidified and confirmed by sources that I trust that nope, he wasn't doing it on purpose, that he was just not, he was just too ignorant and too dumb to know that he was being caught in a trap. And I trust these sources. But here's what's really interesting. So Nancy Pelosi earns, you know, the federal salary of being a member of Congress is in the realm of $250,000 a year, give or take, given on seniority. She's probably on the higher end, right? She's worth over 100 million, maybe by now, even 200 million. The math ain't mathin'. And if anybody outside the government engaged in any insider trading, you know what the SEC would do? The minimum sentence for a crime of that magnitude is 5 to 10 years in a federal penitentiary. So I hope to God that this video makes it to the Department of Justice and Pam, Cash, and Dan can do their will and subpoena David Hogg. His career, if this is all verifiable, is absolutely over. If he testifies under oath to Congress, everything that was said in that video, and they're going to share that video, it's going to be all over the networks. There is no way possible that Nancy Pelosi should not face or cannot face any sort of federal charges. And if we've got the kind of team that I hope we do, even though there's been a couple of shaky things looming in the horizon, I'm hoping to God that they use the fullest extent of the law and go after all of these people, because it's not just Nancy. And doesn't it make sense? It's not just Nancy. You and I both know that. Doesn't it make sense that they were fighting Doge so hard, tooth, fang, and claw, fighting Doge every which way imaginable? And they actually think they won because he's served his time. He set up Doge. He inspired them. He has the team. He set up the infrastructure. Now he's going back to running his innovative businesses, and he's still going to be a part of it, but they're making such a big hullabaloo over Elon Musk and this division. I did a whole stream on it. Go check it out on my channel. I gave you my thoughts and my opinion. This is why they fought so hard, because it's not just Nancy. It's a lot of them. You heard what he said. There's over 435 members, and probably 90% of them are engaging in this. I mean, Hakeem, the Dream's net worth, you can go down the list. The math, you know, when you compare their salaries to their net worth, the math definitely ain't math. Okay, probably the most annoying couple in Hollywood right now is Kevin Bacon and Kira Sedgwick. They post all these cringe videos on TikTok, especially, you know, they're such actors. They're such empty, vapid people, like so vacuous. It's like they'll have videos of like, oh, hi, I'm Kevin Bacon. I just happen to be playing guitar, and my wife just snuck up on me on this video. Like, come on, man. Oh, we went to the movies over Memorial Day weekend. We saw Final Destination. And they're like laughing and giggling. We love each other. We're such a great couple. Oh, it's so cringe. Des, why are you sharing this with us? Because these people have influence. These people still get our kids, nephews, cousins, family members, our neighbors to go see their absolute dreck garbage movies and engage in this satanic cult called Holly Weirdo. We need to put them on blast. They need to be exposed. And this video right here is worthy of sharing, and share with everybody you know, because this right here is fear-mongering. Watch this video right here of Kira Sedgwick, again, Kevin Bacon's wife, saying she's afraid she's going to lose all of her rights as a woman. Watch.
How you doing? I felt like it was important to get on the blower and talk a little bit about how I'm feeling and wondering how you're feeling about the state of our union. I'm finding myself pretty scared about a lot of things, scared about losing my rights as a woman, scared about losing my right to vote as a woman, scared about losing autonomy over my body as a woman, scared of my parents' Social Security checks, scared of food banks running out of food and not being able to replenish because they're no longer getting federal funding. Yes, the federal government can use improvement, and there's a lot of things that they've done right over the decades. So I think the answer to being freaked out for me is about community, and I feel excited that we're coming together as a nation on Saturday. You can look it up in your area. It's Hands Off March, and I'm just gonna go and hear what I hear and feel less alone in the world, because I feel like that's really important. So if you're worried about anything that's going on in the world, I would suggest that you might want to get out there and have your body counted and your voice heard. And we'll probably learn a lot and help each other just by being together.
Oh my God, it is just so, was I right or was I right about the cringe factor? It's so gross. Like everything she said, I don't know. It's like, where are you getting this stuff from? If anything, Trump is doing everything much more for women. He's not banning your right to do what you want to do with your body. He has nothing to do with that. If anything, he's supporting IVF. He's supporting fertility, clinical applications, and access for women. He's fighting for women's sports, trying to keep men, these abominable, dysfunctional, mentally disabled men, from competing in women's sports, protecting our daughters, protecting our sisters, protecting our family members, protecting our mothers, our wives in the bathroom from having to be exposed and violated by these absolute creatures, these monsters, these mental deficient. I don't know where she's getting this info. Like, where are you getting this information? I'm gonna lose. Like, Trump has never. There's never been anything near anything. Your right to vote. Like, the only thing that I can think of is two things. Either A, you just don't have a critical thinking bone in your body, which, could apply here in spades, and you're just swallowing everything the corporate media is telling you. Or two, and this might be really interesting, the Democrats are having such a hard time connecting with everyday Americans. They're even paying millions and millions of dollars because they want to learn the syntax and language to connect with young men. It's like they're robots from another galaxy, which they kind of are. They're so bad at connecting with everyday Americans, spending millions of dollars on crap like that. Maybe, just maybe, Kira Sedgwick and these Holly weirdo actors, because they're professional liars, maybe they're being hired by the DNC, the Obamas, the Clooney cult, the cabal, the Soros. Maybe these are paid actors who are sharing with their followers more propaganda, more Goebbels like false misinformation, disinformation, essentially propaganda with their followers, because they're getting paid handsomely for this, and they're better liars than the actual people who are lying to the American people's faces. I wonder, and if that's actually true, maybe the DOJ should investigate this. I really want them to. I know they got their hands tied with so much stuff. If that's true, her posting that on social media and not disclosing sponsorship, not disclosing a paid partnership, it's grounds for a criminal prosecution. So that would be really interesting. But it's like Bruce Springsteen, Eddie Vedder, Clooney, what did we have? Jack Black. I mean, the list goes on and on. Kira Sedgwick, Kevin Bacon, all these Holly weirdos. I can't even name them all. It goes so deep. Most of Holly Weirdo is on this insane, unsubstantiated Trump hate train, spreading vitriol, fomenting violence time and time again. Americans, we need to be aware of this. This is hypocrisy with a capital H. These people don't have an honest bone in their body. And speaking of lacking any honest bones in your body, check out this clip. MSNBC's Michael Steele. Listen to how he compares us, the American people, what we voted for, Tom Homan, President Trump, Border Patrol, ICE, deporting a verifiable Secretary Noem, shared the documents, Pam Bondi, Attorney General for the DOJ, shared verified documentation, verified tattoos. We deported a criminal illegal gangster who's committed unbelievable trafficking charges and crimes and the like. Listen to what Michael Steele from MSNBC compares deporting him to.
Could you explain or maybe express how is this different? Because I've been thinking about this case in particular, but some of the others that are very similarly situated. How is this different from when Putin grabs a journalist or some rogue group in the Middle East grabs an American, and we're sitting here fighting to try to get them back? Our own government did this. Our own government snatched him up and put him in harm's way, and now refuses to do what it must do and should do to get him back home. Is there any difference in your view as a member of Congress when, you're sitting here and you're getting intel and information on individuals around the globe who've been taken by, taken hostage by groups and organizations, and all this energy to try to get them back? I find we're doing the exact same thing here in the U.S. now.
Yeah, we
with our own government. We're petitioning our government to stop seizing people and grabbing them off the streets and putting them in foreign prisons.
Yeah.
This is the part that's killing me.
And don't forget the Venezuela.
You're comparing deporting a criminal gangster illegal to taking American hostages in the Middle East? This is what the left corporate media, boy, if that didn't look like a DEI roundtable, I don't know what is. And then he says, don't forget about the Venezuelans. Why do you guys continually fight for the cancer of society? When are you going to fight for everyday, hardworking, tax-paying Americans? We won. This is what we voted for. Get it through your thick heads. Of course there's a difference. These are illegal criminal gangsters, not law-abiding legal immigrants. Do I have to spell it out? I mean, this is absolutely nuts. I can't wait to get your thoughts on all this. Holy macadamia nut. Let me know what you think in the comments down below. I see you eyeing this amazing one-of-a-kind made in the USA hat design. We got shirts, hoodies, shorts, joggers, mugs, you name it. Check out the link to our shop in the pinned comment and the description. Check out these videos coming up on the screen right here just in case you missed it. Tap our face right there to subscribe and follow. Also, our free newsletters in the pinned comment as well and description. And as always, may God bless you and may God bless the USA and all who defend her. See you soon.